Eris Maceda. So for today, we are going to do an eye makeup tutorial. In the last makeup tutorial, I announced to all of you guys that I'm not going to add or put in this video my face or complexion videos, and that would be for the rest of my tutorials for 2020 because it's a little bit redundant if I do my foundation, my concealer, my powder, my blush, my highlight in videos all over again and with the same process and same just the same techniques. So my alternative is I'm just going to put in the description box all of the foundation, all of the concealer, all of the makeup I have worn in this particular video, and you can check that out. And yeah, so for today we are going to do a halo eyes. It is one of my favorite eye makeup tutorial that I personally live off of because I have hooded eyes, and that is the only flattering eye makeup that is for me personally. It's flattering for halo eyes or for hooded eyes. So if you guys are interested in what is my makeup tutorial on hooded eyes, please keep on watching. Without further ado, let's get started. If you guys are not new to my channel, and you guys are freaked out that I'm speaking in English rather than Filipino, I also have a video on that. It will be in the description box as well. It is our first video for this year, but that's not what this video is all about. So let's start. What I want to do for this makeup tutorial is I'm going to lean onto the neutrals rather than the colorful makeup looks, because not all of you want colorful makeup looks. You just want a halo eyes with just a neutral look. This is the video for that. If you want me to do more of a halo eye with more of a colorful look, I would gladly do it if you guys would just request it. So my colors are just going to revolve around 3 eyeshadow palette. So let's start with the Matte for Matte palette. So I'm just going to take this shade over here. This is my favorite transition shade. Actually, I want this shade instead. This shade. I'm going to take this shade in a tapered blending brush. I'm going to have a video all about this set of brushes in the future. Just wait for it. All of my reviews are in that video. I already primed my eyes with concealer a while ago while I was doing my video about complexion products, but I already have primed them. I'm not going to set it with the setting powder because it just doesn't make sense to me. You're gonna put on concealer and then you're gonna put powder on top of the concealer. So what's the difference with the concealer and no concealer? So I don't put any powder on top. So I just go in for my transition shade. What I do is I just use wind wiper motion, and usually the placement of the brush is really crucial for hooded eyes, and usually my brushes is in an angular position that it would capture the crease and high colors above the crease. Don't be startled that I don't look like I am putting on color. Transition shade is supposed to look like your skin, or if you're not agreeing with me, that's what I personally do, because it's just going to blend into our skin tone so it would look more seamless. Cut off again. So what I was saying is I concentrate the color on the outer part and the inner part of my eyes with circular motions with the brush, and then wind wiper motion, like circular, wind wiper, circular. That's what I do when I do a cut crease, a halo cut crease. All of the makeup that I have worn, except for the eye makeup that I'm going to show you, is in the description box if you guys are interested in what I used for today's complexion products. So now that we are done with the transition color, I'm going to take a fluffy brush again. This is the eye crease brush, and I'm going to take that color here, this color, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in my crease as well. The same pattern as a while ago. It's just that we are going to deepen up the shade a little bit more. Same technique, circle, wind wiper motion, and then so yeah, gonna concentrate the color in and out of your eyelid, and then wind wiper motion. Now that that is done, I'm going to take this shade over here. I'm playing with warm tones if you're not familiar, I'm playing with the warm tones in this palette instead of the cool tones. I'm going to take this shade. This is the darkest brown in this palette. I'm going to take it in a blending brush. Same procedure, you guys. Blending it in at the end of your eyes, wind wiper motion, and also in the inner corner. Sorry guys if nakakarinig kayo napapatalk because it's New Year, and just build it up to the color that you personally would like to. I would like a more deeper shade with this because I want more definition in that area. So since I want it a little bit deeper, you can stop here if you're okay with this kind of intensity, but I want it to be more intense. So I'm going to go to a shade this black over here. And what I want to do is I want to stamp it. Wait, I'm just going to get this. This is a contour brush, eye contour brush. I'm going to take this shade, the black color. This is a small brush. So take a smaller brush, stamp it in, and then blend it out. Just to make that edge a little bit more darker. See how much more darker it is? Just do the process until you are satisfied with the color that you have, because we don't have the same satisfaction when it comes to color in your eyes. So now I'm a little bit satisfied with the color, but it just looks like black. So we're going to go again to the blending brush, and I'm just going to go get this shade, the darkest brown that we have, and also the second color that we used. So I'm just going to mix that up, and we're just going to blend it on top because it looks a little bit more black rather than brown. We're just going to blend everything in to prepare it for our concealer. So, what I want to do is I'm going to get my concealer. Wait, I'm just going to get it. This is the Ever Blend Liquid Concealer in the shade Light. So what I do personally is I get a flat shader brush. I have a ton of flat shader brush, but personally I use a lip brush because I have more of a smaller eye than what usually is the case. So I'm going to take, no, I have here, this is my concealer. Oops. This is my concealer brush. This is a small flat brush, and I'm just going to take some product from the tip and I put it here on the, when you look straight, look at where your eye will land, and then put the concealer there. And usually, this is my greatest trick, look up, like look at the ceiling, and then it will automatically transfer onto your crease, and you know until where you're gonna put that concealer. If you guys are having trouble with finding up until where you're going to put your concealer. So yeah, this is not a full coverage concealer because I just want to have a base. So yeah, there we go. So now that we have that concealer there, actually this video just revolves around two palettes, so we have that concealer there. I want to take a powder. It's weird, right? I'm going to take a powder. Why are we putting concealer inside of just using plain glitter? Because there are shadows under the concealer, and those shadows are a little bit of a dark shadow, and we want to just clean that canvas for the glitter to stick on better. But usually I put on glitter automatically, but sometimes it doesn't look as good as putting a blank canvas on top first. Especially this look is kind of a darker look than what most people would use. So cleaning the canvas is really a good way to, you know, pump up that look. So I'm going to use the Everbelena pink palette, and I'm going to use a shader brush. There is my shader brushes. I'm just going to use my medium shader brush, and I'm going to take, personally I would love this color on my lids right now, but it's crumbly and I'm saving it for an event. So I'm going to use this shade or this shade. So I'm going to take this shade, the golden one, and I'm just going to pat it where the concealer is. So I'm just going to wet this brush with a mist, my setting spray. I'm just going to wet it. There we go. With this type of eye look, you have that harsh line that you just can't. I hate that harsh line. So what I personally use, I'm going to get a blending brush. I'm going to get a blending brush and take whatever shade is that on your outer part of your eyes and the inner part. I'm going to take those two shades and I'm just going to like soften that line because it's a little bit harsh. Or what I'm doing right now is I'm just pressing it in and kind of spreading it inwards so that it wouldn't have a harsh line. Like, see, it doesn't have a harsh line anymore. Not spreading inwards, like pulling it from the inwards out to the glitter so that it wouldn't have that harsh line. I'm going to do the same trick here as well. Pulling the color in. Can you see it? I'm pretty sure you can see it. So personally, this glitter is not that light, so I'm going to go back to the pink palette and I'm going to get this shade. I love this shade. It's a little lighter than what I have. See, it just reflects in the best possible way. I love this shade. It's just that it's too crumbly. Please, Everbelena, put this in a single eyeshadow. I will be glad to hoard it because I love that shade. There we go. So what I want to use for my golden muta is actually a shade from another palette, so I'm just going to get that palette. I will be using the Detail Make Brow. This is the number 1 palette, and I'm just going to take this shade over here in a small lip brush, this white shade. I'm just going to get that. This is metallic, but not as metallic as the pink one. I'm just going to put it here. Oh my god, that is metallic. Just going to put it here. And in the under the eyebrows as well, where it's intended to. So now we are done with our eyeshadow. No, we're not done. We're not done. I always forget about the lower lash line, but for the lower lash line, what I want to do is I'm going to get this shade and this shade again, top of the excess, and pass it through the lower lash line, connecting it here. I want to connect that there, so that the smokiness wouldn't be left out in the lower lash line. This is a contour brush, which I use the black for. So there we go. So now that we are done with our eyeshadow, what I want to do is curl my lashes, put on mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I think I want to use falsies, but I ran out of glue, so there's no falsies for this video. But I would recommend falsies for this video because it looks amazing, you guys. For me, it looks amazing. It is the perfect halo eyes for neutral colors. So I'm just going to get the mascara, but no falsies for today. But use falsies, I promise you, it would look a lot different from how it looks right now if you have falsies. But if you don't have one, just load up your mascara to the best possible way that you can. There you go, guys. As you guys can see, I loaded up my mascara on my top lashes and my bottom lashes because I don't have any falsies with me today. But yeah, I'm just going to do the rest of my face off camera and I'm going to go back with you guys. So there you go, guys. I just used a nude lipstick for this type of makeup look or eye look. And if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you did, don't forget to subscribe down below and click on the notification bell so you will be notified every time I post the videos. So see you guys in the next video. Bye!